So can you hear me? All right, there we go. All right, so we got lighting over here. We'll see what happens. Let's see. So anyway, welcome to late night chat with Sammy. Just testing out the. So I figure out if we're going to do anything, we might as well test it out now. So nobody's out there, but I'm good at talking to myself anyway, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, so late night chat. So hopefully we can get some of these bugs worked out. I need some. I need to put some. I need to get some wire ties going off in this bitch. But yeah, it'll be all good when it's all said and done. But at least it's a good test. Good test. Got good lighting now. At least you can see me. That's the biggest thing in the world. Just making sure I can be able to, so you can know that I'm here. Biggest thing, not looking at the damn monitor and looking at you guys out there. Yeah, feel like I'm the slow boat to China, the retard kid, staring at myself. Then it's like, why am I not looking up? That's because I'm not looking at the damn camera. But anyway, it's all good. Um, so I figured I would try something new here and see what happens with this. So if I haven't told you already, I'm Sammy. This is the Sabotage Podcast. We're going to be going completely live in a few, probably tomorrow. Do like maybe a little 4th of July thing. Most of the time, it's going to be my daughter and me, my daughter, maybe my wife. This is in our house, in my, so whatever you want to call this studio work area. This is my shop. Got my toolbox over here. Some old racing tires off a dirt track car and some other things. But basically, it's me and me only. Tell some stories, let some people know what we're about. I got some pretty good ones out there. I mean, we can go into some stories if you want, just to see, for a good test. Yeah, one of the stories that let's see, let's find a good story that you guys would like. I could basically, this is I put out there that's 18 and up. So I guess I can talk about some of the stuff that I want to talk about. One of the things is one of the stories that we could go through is when I used to work. We used to have a family business. It was a video game business, and my brother was the owner of it, and I worked for him. And most of the family worked for the family business on his side. His son, his stepson, and a couple friends, yada yada yada. And basically, he was out of town, and we were supposed to be managing the place. And he basically told us if we could go out and switch out some jukeboxes and at a couple of these locations and swap them out, clean them up, make sure they're all working correctly, and the basics. That which is something we did. So the like each bar would get something a little different once in a while. We basically, all we had to do is go out there, pick up one jukebox pinball machine, swap it out with another, maybe clean it on the back of the truck, and then go take that to another bar somewhere else in town, and make sure all the gook and stick 'em and smoke was all wiped off of it, clean the glass, things like that. And basically, it was pretty interesting because he gave us a pretty big task, and he told us if we got the task done, we could go home early. So we pretty much got up really early in the morning and busted our ass to get them all done. Well, it was me, my nephew, and my one of his workers. We used to call him Crazy John. And Crazy John, I don't know if he was like a straggler or some homeless guy that my brother found on the side of the road that gave him a job and a place to live, things like that. Brother was good at taking care of other people. And, well, John was at the house, and I think he stayed at the at my brother's house and with the family. And long story short, after we were done, he told us go ahead and go out and do a if you want, you can go ahead and take the guys out to lunch wherever you want. You got the card. It's on me. So we all wanted to go to Arby's, so we went there and we just ate the shit out of this Arby's. I mean, we were there for at least an hour and a half, just mowing down. And after we were done, everybody went home, and that was the end of the day. Well, next morning, I couldn't get out of the bed. It was like I was running to the bathroom every 2 minutes. Whatever was in that Arby's just gave me the shits. And literally, we would sit there, and I'm like, I can't get off the toilet. So basically, I get this call from my brother. He goes, "Hey man, you guys got to get to work. Now y'all are at work, I was told, and you were supposed to be at a couple of the bars early this morning to go, do some other work." I said, "Can't do it." He goes, "Well, why don't you call, your nephew? Well, we'll just say his name's Jimmy, and tell Jimmy to go over and go and do this." So I call him my his stepbrother. I mean his stepson, my nephew in law or half nephew, whatever the hell you want to call him. And I call him, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh man, I can't get off the toilet, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it." I'm like, "Well, where's John?" He goes, "Well, John's in the other room in the shower. Maybe he can go and take care of this problem that we got. This call on whatever broken machine or whatever." So we were like, "Okay, that sounds great." So so Jimmy goes into the room, and he's on his cell phone, and he walks around to the other side where he's in the shower, and all of a sudden you hear, "What the hell, John? What'd you do?" And he goes, "How'd you?" He goes, "Man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry." He goes, "What'd you do?" He goes, "How the hell how'd you get down the ceiling?" He goes, "Man, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I was pushing out. I thought it was a big fart, and I blew shit all over the floor, all over the ceiling. It's all over the place." He goes, "Man, you better clean this up, because this is my brother's bathroom, and it's like it stinks so bad." And so old John couldn't get. He literally just squeezed as hard as he could, thinking he was blowing a fart, and he blew shit all over the ceiling, which is awesome. I don't know how he did it. We don't know how he did it, but that's that's basically the end of the story. Everybody got in trouble by my brother, and I'm sure that he got his own amount of trouble from my brother from crapping in his bathroom in his shower. But that's basically one of the stories I got to tell. This is just an excerpt to just test out everything tonight. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. We don't have any subscribers yet. It'd be nice to have a couple. And I'd love to hear from you guys. Put a comment in it as you want. And until next time, I thank you for listening. If you're listening to us after the fact, I appreciate it. You got this far, we really appreciate it. And thank you so much. And if you please like, subscribe, ring the bell, because we'll talk about other things down the road. I mean, shit stories is not exactly everybody's cup of tea, but at least we got something out on the radio. So on the podcast. So anyway, have a good night, and thank you for listening to my video of our test. And until next time, peace.